The year was 1961. President John F. Kennedy stood before Congress, a vision in his eyes. He challenged America to land a man on the moon before the decade's end. It was a bold declaration, a call to greatness. The world watched, captivated by the audacity of the dream. The Apollo program was born. It was a testament to human ingenuity, a symbol of our insatiable thirst for exploration. Thousands of scientists, engineers, and technicians dedicated themselves to this extraordinary endeavor. They worked tirelessly, driven by the belief that anything was possible. The stakes were high. The Cold War raged on, a battle for technological supremacy. The Soviet Union had already achieved significant milestones in space. They launched the first satellite, Sputnik, and sent the first human, Yuri Gagarin, into orbit. America was determined to reclaim its place as a leader in space exploration. The Apollo program was a monumental undertaking, fraught with challenges and uncertainties. It pushed the boundaries of human knowledge and technological innovation. Every launch was a gamble, a leap of faith into the unknown. But the rewards were immeasurable. Apollo promised to unlock the secrets of the moon, our celestial neighbor. It held the potential to inspire generations and unite humanity in a shared sense of wonder. The world held its breath, eager to witness this historic journey. The Apollo astronauts became instant heroes, symbols of courage and determination. They trained relentlessly, preparing for every conceivable scenario. They knew the risks involved, but they were undeterred. They were driven by a deep sense of purpose, a desire to make history. January 27th, 1967, began like any other day at Cape Kennedy. Excitement filled the air as the Apollo 1 crew prepared for a routine test. Gus Grissom, Ed White, and Roger Chaffee, three of America's finest, were strapped into their command module atop the mighty Saturn IB rocket. The countdown proceeded smoothly, but at T-minus 10 minutes, tragedy struck. A fire erupted inside the cabin, engulfing the astronauts in a deadly inferno. The world watched in horror as the unthinkable unfolded. The fire spread with terrifying speed, fueled by the pure oxygen environment. The astronauts had no chance of escape. The hatch, with its complex locking mechanism, proved impossible to open in time. Their cries for help were cut short by the roar of the flames. The news of the Apollo 1 fire sent shockwaves across the globe. America's dream of reaching the moon lay shattered, consumed by the flames that claimed the lives of three brave astronauts. The nation mourned the loss of its heroes, their names etched forever in the annals of space exploration. President Lyndon B. Johnson expressed the nation's grief, saying, "We mourn this morning for three gallant men, but we must not and we shall not let their deaths delay our work in space." The world shared in America's sorrow, offering condolences and support. The Apollo program was grounded indefinitely. The once unwavering belief in America's spacefaring destiny was shaken to its core. Questions swirled about the future of the program and the safety of those who dared to venture into the unforgiving realm of space. Searching for answers. In the wake of the Apollo 1 tragedy, a stunned nation demanded answers. How could such a disaster occur? What went wrong? A presidential commission was formed to investigate the cause of the fire and recommend changes to prevent a similar tragedy from ever happening again. The investigation was thorough and exhaustive. Engineers and technicians painstakingly examined every inch of the charred command module, searching for clues. They pored over telemetry data, listened to recordings, and interviewed witnesses. The world waited anxiously for their findings. The commission's report was scathing. It identified a number of design flaws and safety oversights that contributed to the fire. The use of a pure oxygen atmosphere, the flammable materials inside the cabin, and the complex hatch mechanism were all cited as contributing factors. A legacy cut short. The Apollo 1 astronauts, Gus Grissom, Ed White, and Roger Chaffee, were pioneers, pushing the boundaries of human exploration. They were husbands, fathers, and friends, their lives cut short in the pursuit of a common dream. Their sacrifice served as a stark reminder of the risks inherent in space travel. Grissom, a veteran of both the Mercury and Gemini programs, was the second American in space. White, known for his infectious grin, was the first American to walk in space. Chaffee, a rookie astronaut, was eager to make his mark on history. Their legacy extended beyond their tragic deaths. The Apollo 1 fire forced NASA to confront its shortcomings and prioritize safety above all else. It led to a complete overhaul of the Apollo spacecraft, making it safer for future crews. From the ashes of tragedy, the Apollo 1 fire was a turning point in the history of space exploration. It forced NASA to reevaluate its priorities and implement sweeping changes to its safety protocols. The agency adopted a new culture of safety, one that emphasized redundancy, rigorous testing, and a willingness to learn from mistakes. The Apollo spacecraft underwent a major redesign. The pure oxygen atmosphere was replaced with a nitrogen-oxygen mix, similar to Earth's atmosphere. Flammable materials were removed and replaced with fire-resistant alternatives. The hatch was redesigned to allow for a quick escape in case of emergency. These changes came at a cost. The Apollo program was delayed by nearly 2 years, and its budget ballooned. But the improvements in safety were immeasurable. The lives saved in future missions would be a testament to the lessons learned from the Apollo 1 tragedy, a new era of safety. The Apollo program resumed in late 1968, nearly 2 years after the fire. The world watched with bated breath as Apollo 7, the first manned mission since the tragedy, launched into space. The crew, Wally Schirra, Don Isley, and Walter Cunningham, orbited Earth for 11 days, testing the redesigned spacecraft and proving that NASA had learned from its mistakes. Apollo 8 followed, venturing beyond Earth's orbit for the first time. Frank Borman, Jim Lovell, and Bill Anders became the first humans to orbit the Moon, capturing iconic images of our celestial neighbor and sending a message of hope back to Earth. Apollo 9 tested the lunar module in Earth orbit, paving the way for the first lunar landing. Apollo 10, a dress rehearsal for the moon landing, came within 9 miles of the lunar surface. Each successful mission restored confidence in NASA and reignited the dream of reaching the moon. The triumph of Apollo 11. On July 20th, 1969, the world held its breath as Neil Armstrong took one small step onto the lunar surface. It was a moment that transcended borders and ideologies, uniting humanity in a shared sense of wonder and achievement. The Apollo 11 mission was a testament to the indomitable spirit of exploration and the power of human ingenuity. But the triumph of Apollo 11 was bittersweet. The memory of the Apollo 1 astronauts loomed large, a reminder of the sacrifices made in the pursuit of this historic goal. Their names were etched on a plaque left on the moon, a permanent memorial to their courage and sacrifice. The Apollo program continued, landing 5 more missions on the moon and returning a wealth of scientific data that revolutionized our understanding of our celestial neighbor. But the legacy of Apollo 1 remained, a constant reminder of the importance of safety and the human cost of exploration beyond the moon. The Apollo program may have ended in 1972, but its legacy lived on. It inspired generations of scientists, engineers, and dreamers to reach for the stars. It paved the way for the Space Shuttle program, the International Space Station, and the ongoing exploration of our solar system and beyond. The lessons learned from Apollo 1 continue to shape the way we explore space. Safety is paramount in every mission, from the design of spacecraft to the training of astronauts. We venture into the unknown with a healthy respect for the risks involved, always remembering those who came before us. The spirit of exploration that fueled the Apollo program burns bright today. We continue to push the boundaries of human knowledge, driven by a deep-seated desire to understand our place in the cosmos. The journey is far from over, but the legacy of Apollo 1 lights our way, the enduring spirit of exploration. The Apollo 1 tragedy was a stark reminder of the fragility of human life and the unforgiving nature of space. But it also revealed the resilience of the human spirit, our capacity for innovation, and our unwavering determination to explore the unknown. From the ashes of that tragedy, a new era of space exploration emerged, one that prioritized safety and embraced a culture of learning. The sacrifices of Gus Grissom, Ed White, and Roger Chaffee were not in vain. Their legacy lives on in every mission, every discovery, and every step we take beyond our home planet. As we look to the future of space exploration, we carry with us the lessons of the past. We remember those who paved the way, and we honor their memory by striving for excellence in all that we do. The spirit of exploration burns bright within us, fueled by the same curiosity and wonder that has driven humanity since the dawn of time. The journey continues, and the best is yet to come.